The Usual Suspect. I love this movie. The Usual Suspect is a crime thriller about these 5 criminals. 4 of them are small-time crooks and the other is a former corrupt cop. They meet when they are assembled for a police lineup, which is weird, during which they hatch a plan and to do a heist together. That job leads to several other jobs until they are approached by a mystery man who claims to work for a legendary unseen crime lord named Kaiser Soze. They are forced to work one last job for this Soze. One of the criminals later recounts the events to a detective through flashbacks. I know it sounds like I just summarized the whole movie, but there's a lot more to it than that. And the whole thing is in the style of a budget-friendly heist movie in film noir. I think the term is neo-noir. It's easy to imagine a movie like this playing in the 50s or 60s without changing much beyond some of the language. There's a scene early in the movie, you can watch for it, where Kent, Kevin Spacey, is sitting in the detective's office alone and he's just staring at the board. Just looking for ideas. You get a great cast. All the scenes between Kevin Spacey and Chaz Palminteri are excellent. They've got a great chemistry. Gabriel Byrne commands every scene he's in. Kevin Pollak and Benicio del Toro are both hilarious. Stephen Baldwin puts in maybe the best work of his career. The movie is famous for its jaw-dropping twist ending, and if you've managed to not see the movie yet, please click this card to skip to the next part. Since at the end, it turns out Kent was a big liar anyways, then we have to wonder if any of the story is true and what the point of it was. Watching it this time, I decided I'm in the camp that thinks that most of what Kent says is true, with a few caveats, obviously. He would have been concealing his true identity the whole time, possibly playing the role of the cripple longer than he'd originally planned, but pulling it off because it had to be done. All the jobs they pulled were real, because there would be police records, and Kent would have had to tell the truth about those to make sure it matched up. But he changes the names of as many players as he can, Redfoot, Kobayashi, etc., to keep Kuyan from tracking those guys down. All those guys are real, they just weren't called by those names. And of course, Kent was setting Keaton up to be the fall guy, make the cops think Keaton was behind it all. And I bet Kobayashi wasn't a lawyer at all. He was just playing a part. Now that he's loose, he'll get himself some facial reconstruction surgery and start the whole thing over again. Highly recommend this. One of my favorite movies. For LTA Movie Club, this is Doug signing off.